What's up, y'all? This is Ryan, the automation boss, and today it's just been one of those days I've just been grinding and working. So I decided I'm going to just let y'all chill with me while I do a little bit of work. I'm gonna make this I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. I had to get some content out today, and then also I'm getting ready for a free impromptu event that I'm going to be doing this week. I'm doing it in like 2 days. So it's going to be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be Thursday, 8 a.m. Indochina Bangkok time. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to walk you all through how I set up and how I build out this quick funnel, quick automation, and show you guys kind of like the behind the scenes of the setup to get the people to come into the event to do all the follow-ups and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. This is just it's kind of just an impromptu video. I'm just gonna run through this real quick. Like I said, I just had to get the content in for today. So since I'm working, I might as well let y'all see what I'm working on. And then also just kind of like a mini announcement of, because I haven't even officially announced this yet. This is just something I just kind of thought of. I say, hey, we can do this on, Wednesday. So to be honest, I need to announce it, on all my socials and everything today, which is tonight my time, because it's 10:30 p.m. where I am right now, which is the morning or going into the afternoon where most of you guys are going to be. But let's go ahead and get everything started. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm going to share the entire screen. All right, let's go. All right, so first things first, of course, you guys know I use my favorite software, which is GoHighLevel. Let's do allow on every visit. All right, perfect. I can see myself. Perfect. We're good. I'm used to using Zoom, so this is really my first time really using Google Meets for my own purposes. Since I pay for the pro plan, I might as well go ahead and get the most out of it. All right, so this is GoHighLevel. Most of you all that follow me probably already know GoHighLevel, or I've helped you guys with it before. But this is GoHighLevel. This is pretty much the epicenter of my business. This is one of my accounts. I have a couple of GoHighLevel accounts, but this is one of my accounts, and this is where I am building out the funnel. So technically the funnel's already been built, but I'm just kind of I'm gonna go through it with you guys really quick. So this is an impromptu, video, impromptu webinar or workshop that I want to do. So I use just one of the templates here in GoHighLevel. There's 50 million templates in here, so I just use one of those. I'm about to pull this up. Do not laugh at the picture. I didn't have any good headshots, so I just use AI to build one. So it looks crazy. I look like a church pastor in this picture, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do when it's an impromptu. So basically, this is going to be a quick impromptu webinar that I'm going to be doing. It's really just going to workshop. So basically, I'm going to be walking you through step by step on how to build an AI voice agent through Vapi and GoHighLevel step by step from point A all the way to Z. But this is going to be not just the native GoHighLevel. This is going to be giving you the opportunity to do outbound calls, outbound outreach, set appointments, live transfers if you need to. We're just going to go in a free webinar. We're just going to go through just the basics, the initial setup, prompting and building the agent, and doing the initial setup. I may do some other chapters where we kind of go a little bit more in depth and a little bit deeper. But this is what I use to build out most of my funnels. I used to be a big proponent of ClickFunnels and all those different things. I don't really use those anymore. I just use everything with GoHighLevel. But this is just a basic funnel. Everything with GoHighLevel and their funnels are all just really just point and click, drag and drop. Real simple, real easy. I got the timer in here. Still kind of figure some things out because, like I said, I'm on the other side of the world, and most of the people I talk to are either in the West, the United States, or they may be in Canada, or they may be in Australia, different places like that. So I want to make sure that the time is correct. So I have the time set up for Eastern Standard Time because that's where I have the time based out of. So that's where this timer comes in, this clock. This is the button. So where this button goes, so let's say they see the on my page or wherever I'm pushing, this free webinar, different groups or what have you. When they click on, they see, hey, this looks good, blah, 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 blah. And they want to go forward. They click on the reserve your free spot. And then what that does, when I click on this button, it gives me the options over here. This goes to a pop-up. So I'm gonna show you where you go to the pop-up. So once they click this, any of these call to action buttons, it goes directly to the pop-up. Bam, bam, right here. So once they click on the pop-up, it will take them to the pop-up page. So let me show you guys what it actually looks like. So this pop-up page takes us to a basic form that gets the basic information, because really all I need is name, phone number, WhatsApp, because I get people from different countries, email address, what their current profession is, are they currently using AI voice, do they currently have GoHighLevel, and then all the actual disclosures I need, if I'm going to be I'm not sending out any text or anything like that, but all the disclosures that I'll be needing. This also has a quick video in it as well. I'll show you guys really quick how I did that video. But let me show you the preview of what the site looks like. I'm not sure, like I said, since I'm not used to using Google Meets, I'm not sure if it's going to let you hear the sound. But this is what the site looks like. It's basic, simple. Like, a lot of people put so much time into their funnels and their websites, and a great looking funnel or website is great. Aesthetically, if it looks great aesthetically, it's great. But I believe in, as long as it looks decent, it's clean, but it has to be functional. That's the only thing I care about. A functional site, a functional funnel. So once you click on reserve your spot, this pulls up. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this video pops up automatically. And it just tells you, make sure you fill out the form before the spots are gone. You fill out that information, fill it out here. And then once you fill that information out, you push submit. I'm going to show you guys what happens. But I just thought about something. All right, so let me show you guys really quick. I'm going to do a duplicate. Let me show you guys the actual form. So once I built all this out, let's say this button right here, let's go to here one more time. So when I go here, I have to pick the form that I want to use, which is already here, but I'll show you guys where I built this form at. So I'm gonna pull up another duplicate page and let me go back to my funnel. All right, so we're gonna stay in the site section. Then I created a form instead of a survey. I kind of want to keep it simple and easy. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. So this is the form that I created. So basically, this is a straightforward registration form. I just needed basic information. But as I was showing you guys something, I realized I forgot to do something. Now, when they click submit down here, the automation that I already built is automatically going to fire. But another thing I needed to do, once it clicks submit, I need to make sure that it goes to the next stage. So I needed to go to the next step. So, and I'll show you guys what the next step is. So once you click here, this is how I capture the information for the people that want to register for the free webinar, where I'm going to teach them how to build their own AI voice agents. We're going to build it together. Let's make sure it's saved. The biggest thing I want to make sure that I don't forget, and I'm glad I actually did this impromptu video, because I would have forgot and they wouldn't have went to the next page. So once you have your form, and I'll show you guys how I built that form, you want to make sure when you click it here, you want to make sure that the button action goes to where it needs to go. And there's a couple different ways that you could do that. You can have it go to the next step if you have a second third or fourth step built into your funnel, or you can have it go to a specific URL. But I wanted to go to the next step because I already have that built out in the funnel already. So once they register, this is basically where they would register. Once they register, they click submit, it'll take them to the next step. I'm going to go to the site. Well, no, I'll do it this way. I'll show you guys what the next step is. Let's go back. So we'll go here to pages. And the next step, basically all it is a thank you page. So the next step, once it loads, takes you to the thank you page. And it says, thank you for registering. Add a little video. All right, there's a little video in here too that I use the AI avatar to use to speak. So I didn't have to do the video. Stuff like that makes it so much easier. Let me go to the preview so you can see what the next step looks like. So as soon as they fill out the form, they put submit, it's going to take them to the thank you page, the registration page. So let's go to the preview. And again, I'm not sure if you guys can hear this, but it says, thank you for your registering. Then it has the video of my AI avatar telling them what the next steps are. A lot of people don't like to read, so I want to make sure I have the steps here as well, but also I have it on a video where she's telling you what to do next. Then I have this big stop because, again, the account and the domain that I'm using for this is a fairly new domain, so I haven't had the chance to warm it up yet. So I'm almost guaranteed, since this is basically a brand new domain that hasn't been warmed up yet, pretty much every single one of these emails are going to go into the spam or promotion folder. Most of them are going to go to spam. So if you're in a brand new domain and you haven't had the chance to warm it up yet, you want to make sure that in your funnel somewhere that you let them know, hey, a hard stop to let them know. Hold on. Let me go back, saying something needs my attention. Yes, I'm still here. I'm still on the call. All right, let's go back. You want to make sure you have something to let them know to check their spam folder or the promotions folder to make sure. And then another kicker that you can add as well is when they do check it, tell them to respond back to the email. Because what that does, if they respond back to the email when you send out your next follow-up, the likelihood of it not falling into spam is going to be higher. And then that'll also help. That'll also help with warming up your email as well, because you have all those people. Let's say you send out, you get 50 people to register for something, or get information. They all hit receive, or whatever keyword you tell them to type in. That helps with your reputation for your email. So I have that in here, and then I also want to push them to my Facebook group as well, because I'm going to tell them I'm going to have some updates in the Facebook group and stuff like that. So that'll be perfect. So as you see here, on this side, I have this. I wanted this built out this way. I didn't feel like doing it in GoHighLevel and doing all that. So what I did is I just went to ChatGPT, told it exactly what I wanted it to do, and I told it to make it in the HTML code. And then all I have to do is copy and paste. It should be in here somewhere. Let me show you real quick if I can scroll up. It's in here somewhere. As you can see, I use ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini, Claude like crazy. So, and yes, I do pay for all of them, but it's worth it at the end of the day. All right, so I use ChatGPT to code this. So this is what I told her. I said, Dex, I need you to code in HTML a huge red neon glowing stop sign saying stop, then below saying make sure you check your spam and promotion folder. Told it that one simple prompt, it coded it. All I did was copy it, and then I just pasted it right here. Simple as that. And I'll probably do a really deep dive. Next time when I build one, I'm going to actually do the video while I'm building it all the way out. Make it a little bit easier. But yeah, so we got that here. This is the second page. We did the video. I don't know if you guys can hear the video or not, but let me play it again. Let me see if you guys can hear it or not. I'm not sure if you can, but you can see the words here. I'll show you where I built that out to as well. So let's do that first. I'm gonna show you guys where I built this out. There's a lot of different softwares out there. I do have a HeyGen account where you can make some really, really good AI avatars you can clone yourself. I actually do have a clone of myself, but I'm still tweaking because the voice kind of sounds like me, but it doesn't have my mannerisms down as far as my inflections in my voice. But if you want like a quick, easy, simple AI avatar like this one here, and this, I didn't have to pay anything for this. It gives you like a couple of credits or what have you. This is through Veed. Let me see where. So if you go to Veed, you can make your own AI avatar. Pretty simple and pretty quick and easy. It took me maybe 5 minutes to do this. So went to Veed, that's VEED.com. No, VEED.io. And then all you do is you go to agent, go to your video. I just picked the first one, pick the background, and then here it'll tell you where you can put in the script, and that's it. Pick this background, copied it a bunch of times, dragged it over, put her right in the middle of it, put the script in, push done, generate, done. Made the whole, it literally took me less than 5 minutes to do this. So Veed is a good one. It'll give you a couple of free credits per month where you can make an agent here and there. Probably the best ones out there for AI avatars is probably going to be HeyGen, and another one is going to be Synthesia. I'm going to be doing some videos on HeyGen here pretty soon because like I said, I'm tweaking my AI avatar. And I also found out that CapCut has AI avatars as well. So this is the second step. So once they click on the link, they register, it takes them to this page, just gives them the thank you registration. Simple, quick, easy. That's it. Now, this is where all the automations start. So once this is done, they don't go anywhere else. 9 times out of 10, I want them to go at least go to the Facebook group, which is the Automation Boss Facebook group. And if you're watching this video, definitely want to make sure that you go to the Automation Boss Facebook group. I'm going to start putting some really good gems in there, some free giveaways and stuff in there, some snapshots and different things of that nature as well. But let's go to the automations. Let me go to the other GoHighLevel. All right, so this is where I build the automation. So this is where I build my reminders for my my workshop and my webinar. So pretty simple. It's already built out, but I'll make it really simple, really easy for you guys. I'm just going to walk, even though it's already built out, I'm just going to walk it right through here for you guys. So this is actually already a template in GoHighLevel. So there's a lot. Let me show you something really quick, because there's a lot of templates already in GoHighLevel for different automations that you don't have to build from scratch, or you can start with a template and then you can build on top of it. So it's like 50 million of them, but I'm just going to go to some of the basic ones. So let's select the template. So this is the template that I selected. I knew I was doing a webinar, some type of event. So I went to, here we go, communications, recipe, webinar recipe. Let's click on it. Let's look at it. And this will show you what's in there. So you have your triggers here at the top. So you can have when they submit that form I showed you, it'll trigger this automation, or you can have it triggered when they click on the link. So this will work if it's already a contact that has already clicked on a link. This will work there. But I'm going to take you guys through this automation real quick. I can't click on this, so I'll click on it on mine. So first thing you want to tag. So I always have it tagged of whatever the date and the name of the webinar that I'm doing. Then we'll have a set the webinar event. So this is a very important tab. Let me go back to mine really quick since I showed you already. Oops. Disappointment. All right, so this is where you register, where you put your tag registration. So the event's going to be on 7/23/25, AI voice free webinar. So every contact that comes in through that form is going to be contacted there. This is where I do the trigger. So basically what I mean by trigger is once they submit that form, as soon as they submit that form, it triggers this automation. So it says you go here, pick trigger, form submitted, and it'll go to AI voice workshop. So that's the form that I created. I created it today, so that's why I dated it today. As soon as they fill that out, all this is going to start. You don't have to do anything. It's all automated. Then the next thing, which is very important if you're doing an event or any type of webinar, is to set the webinar event start date. So the start date of the webinar, my time, is 7/24/25 at 8 a.m. That's my time, which actually is also my birthday as well. So happy early birthday to me. But so this is what is the caveat for everything below, because the 24-hour wait time, the hour wait time, all that is triggered on this date or this time right here. So, and then from here is just the confirmation email goes out. Let me move this over here. So we got the confirmation email that goes out that gives them all the information, the name of the event, the time. I got the Eastern Standard Time. I have Bangkok time because I may have some people here in Bangkok that might join. If most people don't get up early in Bangkok, but other people I know anyway. The meeting link, I'm using Google Meets, and then just a little bit of information on the event. So I got this all here. And then what I do to make it easy, because I use ChatGPT and AI for a lot of different stuff, is I use all this was copy and paste because all I did was prompt ChatGPT to create my drip campaign for this. So, and then you have your wait steps every time in between. So 24 hours before the event starts, I got the 24 hours before, you got the event appointment time. So this is based off what you set here. So 24 hours before this starts, and you put 1 day before, that's all you need to do. And this will go out 24 hours before that. And it's 24 hours from the time that it goes out, it go whenever they registered, basically. And then this is the email that goes out 24 hours before. Let me click on it again. And all that was copy and paste. And I'll show you the prompt I put in for that. And then 1 hour before, email, 10 minutes before, and then this wait time is the exact time that it starts, exact time. And then this email goes out that'll have the link for them to go ahead and get started. Then 48 hours before, I haven't even started that email yet. So I'll be able to do that here with you guys. So 48 hours after the event, I want to send the email out for the replay. So I'll show you guys in the webinar, no, in the funnel, where I'm going to put the replay where they can go and have the link for the replay. So let me show you how I create that email. So 48 hours after, let's go to email, send the email, and then let's do this. I'm going to show you guys. I think I have it in here. Let me see. Got the emails in here? No, I think they're here. I got them in here somewhere. Yep. No, they're not. Let's see. So I built out all these pictures and stuff. Actually, I don't know where the email is. But basically, I used, you know what? This is what I can do. I love that GoHighLevel has search now. So let's do this. Because the email was built in ChatGPT. So let's search the chats. Mhm. What's in here? I don't know. But either way, I'll just go ahead and build it out here live. I'm going to show you how I prompt some things. Let me copy one of the emails in here. Okay, let's copy this. All right. So I'm going to create another quick email. I need you to create 48 hours. That's good. Let them know that here is a link for replay. And thank you for your interest. All right, so now what I need to do is I haven't created the link for the replay page. So let me show you guys the replay page really quick. So here is the third step in the funnel. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, third step. So I think I want to take them here first. All right, so what I'm going to do here, this is the third step. So once they have clicked the link, 48 hours after the event has been done, have that email go out automatically. That'll have the webinar, that have the webinar in it. So I'm going to shoot them this link. And I'll show you guys what that page looks like. This is a basic page. So show you guys what this page looks like, just basic. Let them read all this. I might make this a bit larger. And then it takes them to this page here, which there's no video here yet because I haven't done the webinar yet. So once they click on, so 48 hours after the event has started, they get that email. Once they get that email, they click on the link that I'm about to put in the email here soon. They get this page here, ready to get started. They watch now, and it's going to take them to the page here, which it'll be here. So I'm going to take this link right here. This is the link for this particular step in the page. I'm going to put it in ChatGPT. Here is the link. And then I'm going to get it to create my email. Oh, here's the rest of them. These are the emails I was looking for. These are the emails I was looking for. I knew they were in here. All right, so let's see where we at. All right, it's starting to create my email. So once it creates my email, I'm going to just, really all I got to do is just copy and paste it into the automation, which is right here. Let me move this out the way. So I just need ChatGPT to go ahead and create my email. All right, but while I'm waiting for that, so that's the whole process. That's the whole steps of at least the beginning parts of what you need to do when you're ready to start to do, when you're ready to actually, start to push your web, start to set up the automations and the funnel for your webinar. I mean, altogether, this might have taken me like an hour to do altogether. To set this up, set the webinar. So I know a lot of you guys want to have like digital products or do webinars or or do some type of event. I mean, and so many of you take so much time in trying to make everything perfect. You saw what I just did, what I put together. Just do it. At the end of the day, you just got to do it. You can't wait. You can't wait for it to be the perfect time. You can't wait for everything to be perfect because it's never going to be perfect. I'm a huge proponent of that. I've let things fall by the wayside because I overthink a lot. But at this point, especially at this time in my life, I'm on a whole other country. I'm here to get decompress. You just got to do it. Just say forget it and just do it. I don't want to say the other word, but I'm trying to be YouTube and social media friendly. But yeah, you just got to do it. If you don't, whether you're using Go High Level or WordPress or ClickFunnels or whatever you might be using, you just got to do it. I know a lot of you guys are paying for these softwares and all these different things. You're not using them and throwing money out the way. You just got to do it, and you got to use the stuff that you're paying for because these are all powerful tools and they're money makers. Like once I start pushing this event out, hopefully I'm trying to get at least 50 people in here just to do this free event, free webinar, free workshop. I usually charge for these workshops. But right now, at this time, at this point, I just want to, I'm trying to take little bit of a different approach. So that's out. That's all. I just wanted to jump on here and just give, just a quick little insight on, the basics on just putting together, a quick event, a quick offer. Like I said, this is just a free webinar. I may or may not have an offer at the end of it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But like I said, really quick, really simple, really easy. Let me see if ChatGPT gave me my email yet. Yep, here it is. So here's email number 6. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm just gonna copy and paste. Put this in here. So here is the email. And then here's the subject. Your replay is ready. The subject in here. Okay, hold on. I need to make sure I mean this one. That's what I need. I was about to mess something up. All right, let's do this. Replay. Your replay is ready. Rewatch. All right, now let's go back and copy and paste the body of the email. Put it in here. And then I'm going to make sure I have the custom value that'll put their name in it. So this is a custom value. For those of you that might not be familiar with Go High Level or very, very new to Go High Level, when that email goes out, I want to make sure that it has the name of the contact. So I always go first name. So say their first name in here. Let me do this, let's space some stuff out. And and all right, we got that in there. I don't know why I lost this, but I'll put that in there. And let me send a test email really quick because I want to make sure that link works. Balls. Send that test email. I need a subject line. Wait. I Let's see. Here's the subject. Subject line, and actually I need to change this. All right, and it's from me, the user. Full name. Save that. All right, let's save it. All right, let's see if it'll send it now. And the reason I want to test the sending of that email because I want to make sure you have to send this. I know it's in my spam. I want to make sure that that link works. See if I need to put the actual raw link in there. Let's see if it's in my spam. There it is. No, that's not it. Nope, there it is. Cool. Let's see. Computer is going as slow as it can go. Yep, worked. And then when I click on here, watch now, takes me to the replay page. So what I may do as well is you want to make sure your call to actions are large, and you want to make sure that that's what where their eye is drawn to the call to action. I will probably move this up about here, and then I'm going to make the button larger because then, to be honest, they're not going to read any of this stuff. This is really there for fluff to make it look nice. But like I said, I'm going to move this button about here and then make it larger. Matter of fact, let me just do it now instead of just talking about it. All right. Let's see. Up, 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 up. I don't think I can move it any further. So let's do this. Button. Need this color. There you go. I'm gonna erase this one. I'll delete this one. Let's do the wording. Watch now. Let's make the font a little bit bigger. 1, 2. I think that's big enough. Save it. There. Got everything saved. Let's go ahead and publish it too. Let's publish it. All right, yeah. So that way it's right in the middle of the page, it's big, it's large, and they just know to click watch now. You know, they got the email. Let me look and see what this email says again. All right, because I didn't even read the email, to be honest with you. Let's see. All right, thank you again for registering for showing interest in the Ultimate AI Voice Workshop. If you couldn't make it to the live or just want to rewatch and take more notes, we've got you covered. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. That's all I need. Simple, something simple and easy. And now let's make sure that I save it. Everything's in here. Let's save. That's saved. What can't be empty? Why does the subject not saving? Let's do this. Subject. All right, let's make sure everything's in here. And let's make sure the email, name the email. Hours after the event. All right, so we got 48 hours after the event. We got the subject. Messages. Let's save it. What's empty? Nothing's empty. Message cannot be empty. There's an issue. Some fields are not correct. What's not correct? All right, let's copy this again and restart it. All right, we'll email. Let's put the email in there. Is everything in there? The link. Yep, everything's there. Let's go back and get the subject. Subject. Put the email. Let's go back and get the label. Get that. Let's go ahead and do, this is username, which is me, put my full name. From email, which is my email. And it should be good. Let's say, there we go. I don't know what it was going on there, but changed it. So now this whole automation is complete. So really all I have to do is just put that link anywhere and everywhere. And then, like, I'm not running the ads for this. Like I said, this is a free class. I don't even know if I'm having an offer with it. I'm just going to put in some groups, put it on all my pages, all my social medias, and that's it. I'm just gonna see what pops up from here. Oh, also, I'm gonna show you here. You could, in your settings. I'm gonna go through the automation settings really quick. So I'm doing this from wait steps and time windows executions will be processed based on this time zone. I'm going to make it based off of the contacts time zone because these contacts, especially in like some of the groups and some of the people, and they'll be all from all over the world. Most of them are going to be from the States. I have people from Canada, Australia, the UK, all over. So I'm going to make it the contacts time zone. Then this is, now if I'm sending out text messages, I will usually have a time window because like someone may fill out a form at 3 o'clock in the morning, but you also have to remember if they fill out a form at 3 o'clock in the morning, the reminder text or follow-up is going to, this, except for in this case, because these follow-ups are based on the actual, these follow-ups are based on the time that the event is going to start. But like if you're just doing a regular long-term nurture follow-up and you're sending out text messages, you want to make sure you turn on a specific time, because if you don't turn on the specific time, and let's say I'm always up late. I don't go to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 4. So if I'm up on my phone and I see something I want to sign up for or register for, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but it might not be a time where I'm always up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the next follow-up text message is scheduled in 24 or 48 hours, that message is going to come at 4 o'clock in the morning. So if you're sending out messages or ringless voicemails or anything like that, you want to make sure that you have a specific time, the times that it can go, the times that it'll go out, and then the times that, the end time for it. Because there's also, when you're talking about text messages and stuff, there's guidelines and, that you have to follow, especially in the States. But I'm just doing emails for this one, so I don't have to worry about that. And then that's pretty much it. You can have a phone number, different things of that nature. Let's save, even though I didn't really make any changes except for this year. Let's go back to the builder. Also, you don't have to just do emails. You can also, follow up however you want to follow up. Let's say after the email confirmation, I want a text message to go out. Let's go SMS. And then you can create a text message. Oh, man. I'm not going to do that. Or let's say I saw something I've never seen before. Let me see. Vapi for work. Oh, wow. I'm gonna do some research on this and do a video on this as well, because there's some new things that popped up here in GoHighLevel that I need to get privy to. Let's say I want a voicemail to go out. Go here. And then you would pre-record your voicemail, then you just put it right into your automation. So usually in my automation, especially for my lead, nurture, and follow-up, I hit them with everything. Email, text messages, voicemail, messengers, Facebook, DMs, whatever. Follow-up calls through my AI agent, which we'll be going over that in the workshop. But other than that, I just wanted to just do this quick video, kind of show you guys what I was working on today, what I'm about to the event that's going to be coming up here in the next couple of days. But of course, if you have any questions, or if you ever want me to cover something in the video, let me know in the comments or send me a message wherever you're going to be seeing this, because I put my videos everywhere. But other than that, it's Ryan, the Automation Boss. Hopefully I'll see you on the event in the next couple of days. But other than that, peace.